First of all, I think you got to give GW a ton of credit. They were terrific, and I tried to explain to our guys that everybody on their team thinks they should be wearing a Maryland uniform, and they competed. They played their tails off. They were really good. They were inspired. They were great defensive deflections, and they just did a lot of great things. So you got to give them a lot of credit. I want to give our fans credit for, getting into the game the way they did. It was kind of nice, kind of fun. Forgot what that felt like. I didn't forgive. It's just been a long time. So, and that said, you look around the country. There's upsets right now. There's a lot of them going on. Teams trying. We have 6 new guys in our rotation. That's a lot. That's a lot. That's a lot. To do. So, the guys found a way to win. We never. I don't think we played, I didn't like the way we started the game shooting the ball, but I thought we played with some pretty good poise. They just kept making tough shot. Bishop made incredibly tough shots after tough shot after tough shot, and then we got beat off the dribble some. We made some mistakes too that we'll learn from, but proud of our guys. And but it's really in the end, it's a real simple game. We don't switch on the ball screen. The kid misses a wide open 3, then Fats comes down and makes a really incredible 3 to kind of end the game. So. But we'll learn and we'll get better, and that's why you play these games. You try to explain it's Atlantic 10. They're really good players. They had 4 high Division I transfers. Really happy for Ricky. Ricky played terrific. Hit the step back 3 out there, which was really cool against really great defense. So happy to have a Big Ten champ back in the building tonight.
Questions?
What did you think was kind of the biggest problem offensively? Like, were you happy with the shots they were taking, or was involvement not what you wanted?
I'll have to watch the film. So the first half, I wasn't happy with the shots. And we got 2 guys that just think it's about them the start of the game, and it's not about them, and we got to get that corrected. So, and then, I thought the second half we got a lot of really good looks, and there's many times I thought we could have, extended the lead and put the game away, whether it was missed free throws or missing open 3s or missing things around the rim. So, and then we just kind of, we broke down a little bit defensively. We didn't want the kid to go left, but he kept going left. That can't happen, So, when you're telling a young man to say force him right at all costs, and he keeps going left, then we're not listening very well. We got to be a little bit better in those situations.
Jacob.
Another huge performance from Q. Can you just kind of talk about what you saw from tonight?
Yeah, so he really changed the game with his offensive rebound to start the second half, and not only got the offensive rebound, but it was hard to finish because they're in there just reaching and grabbing and doing things. They're really quick and very active with their hands, and for him to finish, I thought was great. And there's some things we're still working on with him, but it's good to score baskets around the rim. He's really good at it, and I felt like he got a lot of big rebounds. Didn't protect the rim like I wanted to, and he will in time. But we're still getting there. We're still getting there. We're not where we need to be.
Coach, Joe Bannister had a big first half. Obviously, second half only scored 4 points. What was the adjustment you guys made at halftime on him?
I think he got tired. He was exhausted. He made a lot of tough shots in the first half. We talked about him a lot. We wanted to keep guarding Bishop because we know Bishop can get going. I watched him play high school ball. We know he can really get going. He got going there for about a 4-minute stretch, but I thought we did a better job. We put X on him. Xavier gave us really good minutes in the second half, guarded him. He missed some ones in the second half that he was making in the first half, so could have been fatigue, early season. Guys aren't in great shape right now. They're in good shape, but they're not in great shape. And you're in good practice shape, but the game's just totally different. So, yeah, he was really good tonight. He was great in the first half, and Bishop kept him around. I thought we did a good job on Adams, who's a terrific shooter. Had a big night the other night, so figured it out.
Mark, you mentioned Fats making that play at the end, but just in general, his speed again seems to be something that stands out. How much has that kind of altered what you guys are able to do? That you not just have somebody who can handle the ball like that, but he can turn on the jets that we.
Yeah, what's great about it is he can get all the way to the rim, and he has some good finishes. You know, and they blocked some shots around the rim. Ricky intimidated one that he would normally make, but he gets guys wide open shots. I mean, think about the wide open shots that he got our guys out of the high ball screen. He just got all the way in the paint. They overhelp. Guys are wide open. They had to do that. We weren't making any shots. So those are the shots we're going to make as the season goes on. So not only does he break the defense down and score, but he breaks it down and gets guys wide open shots, right? And that's hard to do in college basketball. He's that good. He does it every day in practice. We watch it, and so we're figuring out ways to get the ball in his hands more and do some things. And then he just made the big time shot. Looked like Melo Trimble and Anthony Cowan out there, right, doing it.
Second round.
Coach, despite Eric Ayala's rough shooting day, what are some things that you saw that he did well on the court?
But he didn't hang his head. He kept trying. He kept being aggressive, and only forced a couple things. You know, the offensive foul. I don't know. It's like you know, it's, whatever. It's not a great rule. And then he curled in there and got a layup, and they blocked it. And it wasn't really what we were looking for. We were trying to post Q deep on that play, but Eric curled, got all the way to the rim, so you really can't argue with him. But I thought he stayed positive. He kept trying to guard. He made some mistakes. He left number 10 on a penetration. Can't do that because he's a good shooter. But I just think he just stayed positive. And, you know, we expect to win. We expect to win those games even when we don't play our best game. And I think him and Dante and Akeem kind of, rubbed off on all those guys with that.
Take it to your end.
Mark, expanding on Fats 3 with 44 seconds left, what was the idea, the approach, and on a night where the shots aren't falling from outside, how encouraging is it for you guys to be able to make those winning plays late in the game?
Yeah, so we ran a two-man game with Eric and Q. We were trying to get a post up for Q or Eric getting in the lane and making plays for everybody else, and it just didn't work. So we're all yelling, throw it to Fats. And, we haven't worked on a lot of late game, late clock situations yet. We just haven't. And I like using the games to get better. So we added some things during the game to help us. But, he felt comfortable. He's made that shot his whole life. And, we were up 3. I liked it. My whole thing was just having defensive balance when the shot went up. Were we going to get back and not give him another layup? So that was the whole key. But it was a big time shot. It really was.
Last one, please, Emily.
Was the James Graham situation gonna go on any longer, or is it just a one-night thing?
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see.
Thanks, Coach.